Morning, baby. Coffee's on. Wear the thick socks, the world's turned to ice out there. Start at the beginning. What did you see last night? I gave her the photograph. And for 1 second, the grandmother, it just fell off her face. Like a mask on a hook. Then she put it back on, told me to go to bed. And I heard her up half the night, not pacing, working. My grandmother doesn't work at 2 in the morning.
Okay. So I did the thing you asked. I ran Dorothy Renner. The town on the back of the photo. It's real, 300 miles south. There was a Renner family there. Church records. A school. A name in a yearbook.
So she's from there. That's not so...
Zuri. The records stop. 60 years ago, Dorothy Renner just ends. No death certificate, no marriage under that name. No forwarding anything. 1 year she's a girl in a yearbook, and the next year there is no Dorothy Renner anywhere on Earth.
That's the same wall. That's Cora's wall. That's the wall Reyes hit chasing whoever's above Whitmore.
Cora doesn't exist because someone erased her. Dorothy Renner doesn't exist because Dorothy erased herself. Your grandmother knows how to disappear. Because she did it first, 60 years ago, and she did it perfectly. You're saying the woman who packed my lunches and taught me to drive is what, one of them? No, we're not saying that. We're saying she came from wherever they came from. And she ran. Your grandmother didn't vanish because she was one of them, Zuri. She vanished to get away from one of them. Then I'm done circling it. Tonight I ask her, to her face, who she was, what she run from, and who Cora really is.
Who buys a house, they're gonna leave.
I'll get it, baby.
Dorothy Renner, in the flesh. I've been meaning to come by properly since I moved in.
Nobody's called me that in 60 years.
Of course they haven't. Names. Who can keep track? Peach. The recipe from home. You remember home.
I remember everything.
And there she is, the famous granddaughter. She has your face, Dorothy, the young one, the one in the picture. She'll want to see you, you know. After all these years, she never stopped asking after you.
Then she knows where I am. She's always known.
If she wanted me, she'd have come herself. She sent you because she's still afraid to look at me.
Oh, Dorothy. Nobody's afraid of you anymore.
60 years, and still the sharpest knife in the drawer. Enjoy the pie, honey, and ask your grandmother sometime. Ask her about the summer of the flood. It's a good story. She tells it better than anyone left alive. You know her. Grandma. That woman has been circling this house for weeks. She knows a picture of you nobody was supposed to have. She calls you Renner. And you knew her before I was born. So please don't tell me it's an old story not for a school night. I'm done being kept safe by not knowing.
Sit down, baby. Her name isn't Cora. In the world I came from, nobody used their real name. Names were dangerous. I was Renner then. A long time ago, in another life, I was part of something, a family that wasn't a family. People who ran things, quietly, from behind a warm face you've seen how warm. What did you do? I left. That's what I did. The one thing you're never allowed to do. I took something that mattered to them and I ran. And I made Dorothy Renner disappear off the face of the earth so they could never follow it. The summer of the flood. That's when. I'll tell you the rest. I will, I promise you. But not tonight. Because tonight I need you upstairs with your window locked while I make a phone call.
What did you take, Grandma? What did you run with?
Your mother, baby. I ran with your mother. I brought her a pie. She didn't let me in. Held the door the whole time. She always did know how to hold a door. She told the girl. Some of it. I didn't have to watch. I know exactly what that photograph does when it lands on a kitchen table. I've seen that face come apart before. You should know, though. She's not frightened anymore. 60 years you've waited to find her frightened. She isn't. She reached for the old number the very first night. Yes, I thought that would please you. "60 years, and she still holds the door. Good girl, Dorothy. Reach for the old number. Wake the old friends. Remember exactly who you were.